Welcome. Go ahead when you're ready.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman. My name is Fred Birnbaum with the Idaho Freedom Foundation. I apologize. I sound a little scratchy. Somehow I got a cold the first week, but c'est la vie. It might surprise some on this committee. We rate bills, and we've rated this one neutrally. I'm actually here in support of it. And it's sort of interesting as I listen to the testimony, and some of it's very compelling. I mean, we all feel terrible for what Sergeant Kitzhaber has been through. But I think we should return in part to the four corners of this bill. And what this bill is a clarification. So there's a legitimate debate to be had about the appropriateness of medical marijuana or not. This bill doesn't address that. And if you go to page 2 of the bill, and if you look at subsection 3 or C3, currently a violation is you're guilty of a misdemeanor, and it says not more than 1 year, $1,000. And then if we go down to E, it further says that if you possess more than 3 ounces, it's a felony. So really all this bill doesn't get into the debate. I don't see how it gets into that debate. It just says if you have less than 3 ounces, which could be a lot if it was 2.8 ounces, and it could be a little, the minimum fine is $300. So I don't think this bill really is about the debate, and it's a debate that's been ongoing. At least I've seen it here in my 10 or 11 sessions. To explain our position, one of the things that we did at the Freedom Foundation, there's been a lot of consternation over this issue. We've added a metric. Does it promote the breakdown of the traditional family or the deconstruction of societal norms, meaning a piece of legislation? Conversely, does it protect or uphold the structure, tenets, and traditional values of Western society? And someone might say, wow, that's a pretty big thing. How does this $300 fine intersect that? And I think people who are honest about the issue would have to look at Oregon, for example. Portland was the jewel of the Northwest, or a jewel. And the decriminalization of drugs was ruinous to that city. And I think what this is part of, we believe, maybe a very small part of it. We're talking about a $300 fine. It's a rejection of that notion that decriminalization, although there are certainly certain circumstances where people might need some of these, broadly is to the benefit of society. This does have a mandatory minimum. It's not prison time, and I realize $300 is a lot more from some people than others, but I think that's how it intersects with that larger issue. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll stand for any questions.
Thank you. Any questions? Thank you for coming in today.
You're welcome.